Hi folks, this is Ace Rodder. My name is Christian.
And I'm Dean, and we talk video games,
Comics,
movies, and most importantly,
Kamen Riders.
yeah. Uh,
But unfortunately there is no episode of Ex-Aid, and that is because
because in Japan there's a uh, I believe it's the finals for golf, for some
I
golf
thought it was tennis.
competition. No, it's golf. It's always golf.
Oh, you thought it was tennis.
No, I said golf.
Okay. Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah,
Well, anyway, so apparently golf is a big thing in Japan.
yeah, it's a big
Who knew,
thing
right?
in the world.
Well, not in my world. Oh,
And whatever. Um, yeah, every year, sometime during the year, there's always a golf competition, and I think the finals. Um, They always air it during the time Kamen Rider comes out, like during the day on Sundays in the morning. So because of that, the episode of Kamen Rider will be postponed. I don't know if it's Super Sentai as well, but yeah. So instead of talking about the current episode of Ex-Aid, we're going to talk about a movie Christian just watched a few days ago. Was it no yesterday? Wasn't it
yeah, it was yesterday.
yesterday? And there was the Kamen Rider and the Kamen Rider Drive and Gaim movie. I should have brought up the title.
Yes, because you're not really good on the title.
You're even
Yeah, I
worse with
think it was
titles.
me.
You're even worse. You're just like
Yeah, that's true.
Kamen Rider thing and thing.
Some kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, it's Kamen Rider Drive and Ex-Aid movie. I'll bring it up. And Christian,
It's so good.
while I bring it up, do you want to talk about the synopsis or something?
I don't even know what synopsis is.
Uh, talk about the Ex-Aid part. Not Ex-Aid. The Gaim part. Talk about the Gaim part.
Wait, what's synopsis?
Plot.
The plot. Well, in the first, so there is this. I'll say this alien, yeah.
I feel like I've been accidentally saying Drive and Ghost movie. If I said Drive and Ghost movie, I'm sorry. Drive and Guy movie. I can't
And I'm
remember.
pretty sure, yeah. But anyway, there's this. I'll say like a robotic race of aliens from outer space. I'll say, you
Yeah,
reckon?
yeah, Mega Hex.
Yeah, it's called Mega Hex. So he's practically the Japanese version of Ultron, where he believes that it's better if everyone is part of a system. I say like the robotic system. So there's no wars and stuff like that, and practically like Ultron. I say, yeah,
Yeah,
is that right, Dean?
yeah, sounds about
So
right.
in saying that, so he went to Gaim's world, and I mean his world. I mean his actual world. Yes,
The
his
world he creates
because
at
yeah
the end of
because
Gaim.
he's a god. Tor- Spoilers,
I
just
think it's just
yeah,
a random planet.
yeah. I think she's no, it was a dead planet.
Yeah, yeah,
So yeah, anyway, that happened, and just thinking. So apparently, this guy, what's his name again? Like that thing,
who?
that robot guy. What's his
Mega
name?
Hex.
Yeah. No, the guy, like the robot. Is his name Megahex as well?
Ryuma.
Nah, like the opponent.
Mega Hex.
Okay, his name is actually Megahex. But anyway, so Megahex actually beat Korra surprisingly because he's a god, and then apparently some alien guy just beat him, even though he's a god, and he has a golden fruit, fruit. So, but anyway, um, then after that, Megahex went to Earth. Then he followed, and yeah. So later on, Gaim somehow beat him with two more two more Kamen Riders. I'm not really telling you who.
It
Not yet
doesn't really.
anyway.
Everyone kind of probably knows. This is a
Yeah,
fairly
but
old movie.
okay, fair enough. Anyway,
It's
so I'm not really good at
2014.
this. Dean, I need your help. I'm not really good at this.
Okay. Well, Megahex comes along, tries to assimilate Corta's planet.
Well,
Corta,
he did. He did,
yeah, he
didn't he?
does. Corta, and then he finds out about Earth. Corta tries to stop him from stealing Earth as well. So they fight on Earth. Corta ends up losing, and then all the other riders, who all of them except Michi, can't become Kamen Riders because if you remember the end of Gaim, the only one who has a driver or a Lockseed is Michi. Yeah. So Michi attempts to stop Mega Hex.
And Koto failed by that, and he's a god. So yeah.
Yeah.
But for somehow,
Michi
Mega
manages.
Hex. No. Mega Hex can bring people back alive. I'll say, but robotic.
Yeah. He uses like their data, their memory or whatever.
Yeah, and then he brought back what's the doctor's name again?
Sengoku Ryoma.
Yeah, Ryoma. So he got back Ryoma. He bring back Ryoma, and then he somehow lost, and then got the and then Michi's brother
Takatora.
Takatora grabbed his driver, which is the
Genesis driver.
Genesis driver, which is a stronger version of the drivers, and yeah,
Yep.
did I miss
Since
anything?
since this is an old movie, let's purely spoilers. Since it's an
Yeah.
old movie, yeah. Um, Anything you want to like discuss about this part of the movie, the Gaim part?
Uh, I don't
Like,
know.
not really. Uh,
What do you reckon?
how about do you want to did you let's rate this part
Okay,
because we can rate each part of the
because
movie.
because to be exact, it's actually three parts. First part is Gaim's part. It's like an extra Gaim episode, and then it's like a drive episode, like like an extra episode, and then it's them together.
Yeah, which is
Yeah,
I like that kind of formula, but they've ever since the Drive and Ghost movie they stopped using the formula. And
yeah.
Drive and Ghost is just one whole movie, one whole plot.
But
Yeah,
I reckon it's like one whole plot's better. Than I reckon.
yeah. But I finally got the name for the movie. It's called Kamen Rider X Kamen Rider Drive and Gaim Movie War Full Throttle.
Oh, there you go.
Yep, and each part of the movie also has its own name. The Gaim part is called Kamen Rider Gaim Advance to the Last Stage.
It was the other one.
The Drive part. The Drive part is called Kamen Rider Drive The Challenge from Lupin.
There you go.
And then the last part's Movie War Full Throttle. Yep.
There
So,
you go.
do you
So,
want to rate the Gaim part?
oh yeah, I will rate it
Do you want to
as
go action?
I'll go.
Like, rate action?
No, just I reckon we should just like report do it as
Yeah,
a whole.
yeah. Just,
Cause it's three parts to be
yeah.
exact.
How do
I
you rate this part
reckon
then?
I reckon an eight well, a seven because it just pissed me off that apparently Kota can't beat a robot even though he's a god.
I mean, apparently the robot's better than Helheim
Yeah, but
because
still.
it somehow was. I'm pretty sure it said something in the movie really early in the movie where Mega Hex was like able to destroy the Helheim that invaded the Mega Hex planet.
Yeah.
Was to Yeah.
Okay, so how about let's go for drive now.
Do you want me to do this part?
Yes, because I'm really sure of this.
Yeah. Um, the drive part. this happens really early in Drive. The latest form that happens is that
Technique.
Shinosuke acquires his type technique. So you won't see like type Tridron or anything like that. Um, but the main plot is they're trying to arrest the Phantom Thief Ultimate Lupin.
Lupin. For anyone that doesn't know, Lupin is I'll say, the most known thief. Yeah,
He's one of the most infamous thieves. Yeah,
yeah, the most brilliant, I'll say.
yeah. I mean, people argue Robin Hood, but to be
But
fair, there's a debate whether Robin Hood's even real.
yeah, wait, is does Lupin keep his things or does he give it away like Robin Hood?
I can't. I don't know. I just know
Okay,
he's based on an actual thief called Lupin.
there you go.
But the team, what's the team called again? Isn't it like uh investigators of special cases or something?
I don't know, but
Something like that.
for some reason, CR is coming out of my mind. It's not, and I know it's not it.
Yeah. Well, they. I know it has something to do with special cases in its name, but
Yeah, but I
uh,
forgot.
but the team they have to arrest Phantom Thief Ultimate Lupin, but Ultimate Thief Lupin has like beaten them every time. He outsmarts them. He knows everything that they're going to do to arrest them. But
Yeah,
so they got to find out how to outsmart Lupin. And Shinosuke is struggling. His mind's not in top gear. Every time it's in top gear, it gets outsmarted. And then after the first fight with Lupin, Shinosuke start. Oh wait, yeah. During the first fight with Lupin, Lupin transforms into Kamen Rider Lupin. And
well, no.
is it during the
It
first?
transformed to a Roid Mute first,
Yeah,
then
Roid Mute.
Kamen Rider.
Then, yeah, he
Do you want
reveals that he's a Roid Mute.
well, do you want to
Well,
explain what
he's
kind of Roid Mid was the body was from?
well. To be fair, it's technically he's not a Roid Mute. He's a Cyberoid.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say he's a Cyberoid, but there's not much difference except it's a different body, different kind of body.
So to be exact, this cyberoid mid body was actually for Belt Sun, but
Well,
then his mind apparently can't wake the body up. So what he did is, so that's how
he
he
just
went to the
hides it in a
belt.
castle.
So that's why it's in the belt. But some reason, the old version of Lupin, when he was old, started investigating Kamen Rider Drive, and then apparently he's not good at investigating. He found the body and the Kamen Rider was, and who truly was Doc Belt-san. So yeah,
Yep, and he took the body. So, and then they reveal Kamen Rider Lupin. Oh, what do you feel about Lupin?
I reckon it's actually not bad though, because I reckon if he was a good guy, he could have been a good Kamen Rider.
Yeah, but I mean, to be, what do you feel about his motivation? Because his motivations is weird.
Isn't it wait, what was his motivation again?
To steal
Wasn't
the
it just
title of Kamen
to,
Rider.
yeah, be the Kamen Rider?
Yeah, just to steal the title, just to be called the Kamen Rider.
Even though he's technically a Kamen Rider.
Yeah, I mean, in the stands of the show, yeah.
Yeah,
But and then during the first fight with Lupin, Chase comes in, gets beaten.
it's like
Shinosuke,
it's like what do you call that? It's not really foreseen. Like another word for foreseen.
Foresight.
A cameo, like a cameo.
No, you mean like a foreshadow?
Yeah, foreshadow of the
Yeah,
future.
yeah,
Which
foreshadowing for like
when
future of Drive.
yeah, and then speaking of cameo, um someone cameoed on the movie, which is Mok
Yep, Kamen Rider
before
Mark.
he, yeah, before he became a thing, before
Yeah,
he became part of it.
And yeah, Beltson he dies again as the driver. Um, so Shinosuke has to do this by himself. He finds
Yeah,
out
he did.
how Lupin
Apparently, he
has been
did.
outsmarting everyone,
Yeah,
and
it's
it's
weird.
because Lupin was disguised as Kiriko the entire time.
Apparently, he can copy her voice, which is weird.
I mean, he's a road mute. They could make themselves look like anyone, remember?
Yeah, but then he didn't really. He just remember he had a mask on.
Yeah, true.
So how the fuck did he got the
Like,
body?
if they just did the roid mute transformation effect, then that would explain everything. But he doesn't need, like, that weird Mission Impossible face mask thing.
Yeah, it's just weird though. Like he's a roid mode. They could have just like use his roid mode powers.
Yeah. But,
But
yeah.
anyway, we didn't make the movie, so but I reckon that could have been changed like that. I
Yeah.
would have been better.
Like, it does. It makes no sense. Even though they had an explanation that they didn't use. Yeah.
Yeah, so I reckon it would be better if like you just like went to the roid mode
Yeah.
power
Just
thing.
for consistency.
Yeah, and it probably would make sense.
Yeah. And, Shinosuke ends up beating Lupin purely because I didn't realize this until this time of watching it. I think this is my second time watching it. This is Christian's first time watching it
That's
yesterday,
good. I like it.
and I didn't. I finally noticed that Shinosuke purely wins because of friendship and believing in yourself, and
Yeah,
they
exactly.
disguised it pretty well.
So practically like Naruto.
Yeah,
But then Naruto actually like knows it
like that was
intentionally.
purely the whole series.
Yeah, but then like all of the series.
Yeah, of Naruto.
So yeah.
Yeah, Kiriko gets saved. Lupin gets defeated.
Oh yeah,
Belt
just
back.
wait. I got a question. Okay, wait up, wait up. I just remember this, okay? Because I'm scrolling through Facebook at the moment, and then this just reminded me. You know the guy, Jonah Hill, the guy from 21 Jump Street,
Yeah,
the fat guy.
yeah,
Well, remember he's fat in there,
yeah.
and then in War Dogs he's like really fat.
I haven't seen it, but yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, he's skinny now. Like, I mean, not
I
like
mean, he's an
pretty
actor.
buff.
When you want to get a role, you gotta.
I know he didn't do it for a role. He just done it.
So maybe he's doesn't want to be fat anymore, so he works out.
Yeah. So yeah, and he looks pretty good now, to be honest.
Yeah, how do we get on to Jonah Hill?
I don't know. I just saw this thing in Facebook. Then I remembered.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just
Um.
remember saying 21, and then I remember the Jonah Hill. Then I remembered this thing that I watched earlier.
Yeah. Shout out to Jonah Hill. Um.
Jonah Hill, if you're listening, which probably you won't.
Doubt it.
Yeah, he won't.
Um.
He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's good on him.
Um. Yeah. That's the drive part. Do you want to rate it?
I reckon I'll rate this
Did I rate the
as
Gaim part?
I don't think so.
I rate the Gaim part an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
I think you said 7.
Um, I reckon this one will be an 8.
I'm saying 8 as well.
So it's like there, but it's not kind of there. Like I reckon they could have made it better.
Yeah, there were a few inconsistency issues,
Yeah,
but it was mostly fine for a early drive episode, I guess.
yeah, it's not bad though.
Yeah. Oh, final part. The movie War Full Throttle. Oh,
Yay!
the
Okay,
final part.
so apparently the Royd Mid. Wait, sorry, the Royd Mid actually went to drive as well,
Give me
and
Mega
then
Hex.
well, Mega Head, sorry. Mega Hex went to apparently the world kind of the world. I'll say the state. I don't know. Um,
Apparently, Drive
let's
City is like right next to.
apparently Drive City again. Let's just go with Drive City.
Because Drive's in
Megax.
Tokyo.
Okay, Megahex went to Drive City, and then attack, and then Drive attacked him, and then Drive just followed him, and then
They just somehow make it to Zawame City.
yeah, they just then Drive just showed up out of nowhere at Gaim's um place, well, city, and then the first thing that he said was wait, are you Gaim said to Drive is are you a race car driver? And
No,
then he
it's
said no. Wait,
why
no.
are you wearing a tire?
Oh yeah, why are you wearing a tar? Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah,
That was actually funny though. And then you gotta admit though, it's gonna be hard for the actor to move.
yeah.
And then later on,
And to be fair, there's no real reason for Drive to have a tire on him.
nah.
It's
Well,
purely
kinda
for
does. It does kinda
yeah,
because
but
remember the hot flaming wheel.
yeah, but all the tires are on him. They all go.
Well, yeah. Anyway, but anyway, and then later on, Gaim said to drive his are you a race car driver? He asked, and then he said, no, I'm a cop.
Yeah, that's
So
at
yeah,
the end of the movie.
is it the end?
Yeah, that's
No,
at the
it's not.
very end.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
It's on the like when they first met, and then
no,
before
when
they
they
turned.
first meet,
No,
Shinosuke's
that's
like, oh,
before they use each other's powers.
no, that's after.
Is it?
That's at the end, after they defeat Mega Hex completely.
Oh, I don't remember.
Because you see them out of their suits.
Oh yeah. Anyway, yeah. So that was fun. Um, what else? So apparently, um, sorry. So they use each other's powers. I mean, like they swap powers in a way.
Yeah,
Because
apparently Mai can do that.
apparently they have to. There's. I'm
I
not
mean,
even
it's
kidding.
movie
I'm
war.
not even kidding. They just did it for shooting gigs.
Yeah.
I think
To be
that's the
fair,
only
it's nice
reason.
to see.
Let's just say, but they should have put more story to it though.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair,
What
every
else?
Kamen Rider movie war, they don't really put much effort into Legend Rider powers.
Yeah. Anyway, so and then after that, what else?
They
So yeah,
they
apparently
drive
if you use the Gaim powers on drives
the
Trideron,
Triathlon.
it becomes a spaceship.
Yep.
It can fly. So I was like, what the fuck?
It goes all. What's the car from bloody Back to the
Back
Future
to the
called?
Future. It's the fuck, I forgot.
I forgot as well.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna search this up. Okay, keep talking. I'll search it up.
Um, yeah, Gaim's powers apparently on the Triathlon makes it be able to fly, Back to the Future style, and they fly to space to the Mega Hex planet, which looks like the Death Star from Star Wars. Um,
It's not really doesn't really
no, it
does look
looks
like.
like it. It has the equator part and then the circle in the middle.
Okay, okay. So it's actually the DeLorean. There we
Yeah,
go.
the DeLorean.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
I
saying
knew
that
it
the
was
whole
like
time too.
start with a D, but everything that came to my mind was like Mercedes Benz. No,
Well,
I was like, that's it's not a Mercedes Benz. That's a new
for
car.
some reason, the thing that was coming out of my mind was L'Oreal.
Because you're worth it.
Oh god,
Had to
no, don't
say.
even. Don't even.
Um,
Okay, fair enough. But still,
and a lot of banter between Gaim and Drive, and then they finally beat Mega Hex.
somehow
Yeah,
it was weird.
they do a roundhouse kick.
Apparently there's an ejection seat, and then they just
I
yeah.
mean, to be fair, if you have a super expensive, very high
It's not
technology
expensive.
car, you.
I was like, it's not expensive, but I say high technology though.
I mean, to be fair, Crimson Belt's supposed to be very. He's basically Tony Stark in the Kamen Rider world.
Okay, fair enough, but still.
I mean, to be fair,
Okay, fair enough, fair
he
enough, fair
looks
enough.
like him.
Fair enough. But anyway, yeah, they defeated him, and then they went back to their own things, and that was it.
Yep. Then you just see
Okay, so
how everyone reacts at the end. Corta says
Yeah. Oh
goodbye to
yeah. Oh, we
everyone.
forgot to say Baron. Is it Baron?
Oh yeah, Baron.
Yeah,
He
Baron actually
makes an
came back
appearance. Mega
because
Hex brings him back.
but then Baron didn't like Hex because
Yeah,
he's
he's like, we. D- I don't like fighting under one mindset.
he likes being alone because he's a loner.
I gotta be
Little
like
shit.
Sasuke.
Yes, exactly like Sasuke.
I like how we always mention Sasuke.
Because he's just a lovable character. I just love him.
Like every episode we mention Sasuke or we use him as an example.
Well, he is awesome though. I like him anyway.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Um, but yeah, end of movie.
And so we're again like how much what are you gonna rate this anyway?
This part's kind of just how you'd expect a crossover between Gaim and Drive to happen,
Yeah, you kind of do. I.
but it's still pretty cool to see.
It's pretty. It's still pretty good though.
I'd probably give it a 6. Like, it's
The
nothing
whole thing,
special, but it's just
like the whole
nice to
thing, or
see.
like just the thing.
Just this part. Just this
Oh, just
last
that
part.
part. Okay, fair enough. I'll probably rate it. Um, I'll go on 7
Okay.
because I didn't mind it.
Well, there you go. 886. You went like 786? 787?
Think so. I don't even
Yeah,
remember it.
it's still pretty good. This movie's pretty good.
Yeah, it's still pretty good though. Yeah.
Well,
So I think that's it.
yeah.
Oh, wait, how about the whole thing?
Whole thing together,
Uh,
I'd go 7.
7, you reckon?
Yep, 7.
Yeah, I'll go like 7, right? Because I did kind of like the movie.
Yeah. The individual parts were really good. Last bit was kind of how you'd expect it to go.
Yeah, it's still kind of weird though.
There were a few really cool scenes in each part, like
Yeah,
Takatora being a badass.
he is.
Oh,
And then yeah, he's always a badass though. But anyway,
yeah.
got it. He's always a badass.
He is.
He's like one of like, and he at least he didn't die this time.
Yeah.
He nearly did, but he didn't.
Mm,
Okay, for anyone that doesn't get that, because he actually always die.
yeah.
Died
He's
twice.
assumably dead twice in the series. But yeah. Want to move on to the next topic?
Yeah. So okay, on to the next one. So now this part is well, this part is about comics. It's not really about comics. So we picked the comic, which is Super Sons. I'm pretty sure we picked it last week. Was it?
A few weeks ago, I think.
A few weeks ago, anyway. So Super Sons actually only has I think not only, but where we're reading at the moment,
There's
how
only
we're
about,
reading it.
there's only 4
We only have
issues.
4 at the moment. Um, so um, so what we were planning was we read the first and second issues first, and then we'll say to use
Our
you know
thoughts and ideas, our review.
yeah, thoughts and a bit of how like what happened to it and who's in
Yep,
who, stuff like that.
yep,
And yeah, and see what happens from there. You reckon?
yeah,
I reckon. I reckon that works.
yep.
So
Every few
okay,
weeks we met, we'll review the rest, a couple issues at a time. Because all the
yeah,
issues, not much happens in each issue.
no.
And it'd be a
So
very short review.
yeah, so I reckon so we'll start off with the first one. There's like a prologue, I'll say. There's this
Yeah.
guy called Richie. I'm pretty sure.
Reggie.
Was it Richie?
Reggie.
Did
Reggie, not Richie. Christian.
Dean?
Ugh.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Why are we always having technical difficulties?
I know.
Difficulties. I'm pretty sure you can hear me, and then I just can't hear you, so I'll just keep continue. So there's a guy called Richie, and okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, can you still hear me earlier or not?
Yeah,
Okay, so, bro, how are we always having technical difficulties?
I mean, ever since using Discord, this happens at least once each recording session.
Okay, so, but should we just continue?
Yeah, just continue.
Yeah, why not? So, there's a prologue which is about Richie, yeah,
Reggie.
Reggie. I was
Yeah.
getting confused.
Well,
Anyway,
during the technical issue, I was just yelling at Reggie.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was just
I
yelling
always
at,
continue.
it's Reggie!
Anyway, so Reggie got superpowers from the Mesovirus. The Mesovirus for is a plague created by Lex Luthor.
Yeah,
It's I'll say suck up the someone's powers or something like that.
yeah.
Was it?
And gives it to
Yeah.
whoever has the virus.
Yeah, exactly. And then apparently Superman cured it and stuff like that. But apparently 5% of that got the virus still got powers.
Yeah, and
So that's
survived.
yeah. So and survive. So isn't that a kick on the ass? So now that Lex Luthor is Superman, okay, Lex Luthor is Superman because spoiler alert. Um, so do you want to put that down later? Can you
Yeah,
just let it
yeah,
go? Anyway, so Lex Luthor is Superman because the Superman of that era and that time and that universe is actually dead,
yeah,
and not just like dead, like come back to life. I mean, dead.
yeah. There's no way to bring him
So
back in this
yeah,
universe.
so I'm pretty sure some people will be like saying, "Oh, why is it Superman in this issue? Why is it Superman new Superman issue then?" Okay, guys, just saying, there is another Superman from a different universe.
Yeah,
His time from apparently got erased or something. I forgot the full story. If I'm wrong, please correct me. His family, which consists of Clark Kent, different version. He has a beard. It's pretty cool. He looks
well,
cool.
not anymore, but he did have a beard.
Yeah, he did because anyway. So it's Clark Kent, Lewis Kent.
Yep.
Yes,
Lois
they're
Lane from a
married.
different universe,
Yes,
in other
they are
words.
married. And then John
Yep.
Kent, which is their son. So Kent is a half human, half Kryptonian. It's pretty cool. And I'm pretty sure I said that last episode or the episode before.
Yep.
Anyway, back to the story. So Reggie is one of the 5% of the population that got the mesovirus. Not population, 5% that survived
Yeah.
and still got powers. Yeah. So his power. So apparently has powers. To be honest, on the first issue, I thought it was like suggestions. I mean by suggestions, like let's say if I say, "Okay, do this for me," and then you'll do it, or
Yeah.
like it's saying the power suggestions. In other words,
Yep.
I forgot what's the actual term for it. So to be honest, like at the start, he was saying, "Oh yeah, can I borrow the car, Dad? Can you pass,
Yeah.
sis, can you pass my pillow?" And tarara. So you would think that, but his power is actually duplicating, which
Yeah.
is weird. Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah. They don't
I
really
haven't really.
reveal anything in that scene.
So I haven't really read the third and fourth issue because I haven't bought it yet.
And I have read all of
Stuff.
the current
Yeah, and then
issues.
I don't really want Dean to spoil it for me, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna buy it tomorrow and then read it. So yeah, that's technic. To be honest, that's actually why we're actually doing this in two issues. We could have done it the whole thing, but nah,
We're just
they
doing it
just
by
didn't have.
Christian.
Well, they
Because
didn't.
Christian's not up to date.
No, it's because they didn't have it in the store. Okay, I went to the store earlier, and then I was gonna read it and read out to you guys, but apparently the last one sold out, and then I can only get number
You could
three.
have borrowed it from
And
me, bro.
about the stuff here, I want my own comic.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I only got number three, and then I'm not gonna tell thing about that. We're not gonna tell anything about that. I was gonna I was thinking of doing each season, each issue, but I said it's pretty small, and then it's not much. So I just said we'll just go to each
Yeah.
episode. So yeah, um, So, do you want us to tell a story, Dean, or do you want to do like a
Um,
like recap or something? I don't know.
we'll basically we'll do a brief summary, I guess. Um,
Okay. Brief summary. Okay. I'm just trying. It is like it could be briefer, but then I like this part. Like the driver part. The school bus
oh yeah,
driver.
yeah.
Okay, so I'll just say that first. Okay. So the school bus driver. So apparently the normal school bus driver that you'll see in the first issue. Apparently he's actually sick. So a old man apparently is driving. Doing you know swapping for him. Anyway,
Substitute.
and then later, yeah, substituting. Yes, that's the one. And later on, and then there's gonna be a bully and shit. And later on, we found out that that substitute is actually Damon Wayne. And then
Mission Impossible
um,
style.
exactly. Like, seriously, like, and we're serious about Mission Impossible stuff. Anyway, so John was like saying, "Oh, like, you not they even go to school," and then Damien said, "No, he's actually homeschooled." And and doing homework and stuff like that. And then Damien just said, I could have like a degree or something. And then John was like, what? When can you drive? What, when you were 8? And he's like, no, when I actually learned to drive when I was 6.
It's crazy.
I really love that part. I really love that part. I really love
Yeah,
Damien. I love Damien. Damien's awesome. He's like a good version of Damien.
yeah.
Speaking
At
of
least he's
kids,
not
speaking of
over.
kids,
At least he's not overboard dickish as he was in like the animated movies they're releasing.
yeah. Anyway, so speaking of kids, right? I'm being tangent here a bit at the moment. So my mate and I, not Dean, a different mate.
Oh,
Mate is friends. I'll just use friend because it's just confusing. So and a friend and I was like went to the bowling alley, right? So in the bowling alley there's a pool table. So my mate and I started playing pool, and then later on these kids just watched us and they started talking to us. And I'm talking about kid like grade one, grade actually grade two, threes. From grade 1 to 3, I'll say. Yeah.
so about
Anyway,
6 to 9.
yeah, 6 to 9. Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly. 6 to 9. Anyway, so we're just playing pool, right? And then we just thought about be cool, be one of the cool adults. Okay, it's so weird saying adults. It's just weird saying for us saying adults that we're
Yeah,
adults. Anyway, we're only 20. If you're older than 20, you know what we mean. But anyway, so we're just we're just like, oh, let's try to be cool adults. Like, oh, you want to play next game? So we took one kid each in our team. I took this kid, he took this kid, and later on, my partner just walked off because apparently he has to go home. Which, so I was like, okay, fair enough, you two versus me. Okay, so the my
did the
friends,
kids even reach the table?
yeah, yeah, they can reach.
Okay,
Anyway,
I'm pretty sure. Is the
anyway,
table that big? I can't
I know,
remember.
I know, I know, I know. Sure.
Yeah.
So,
I'm just thinking
um,
small kids,
no,
giant pool
it
table.
gets weird. It gets weird. Okay, so my friend's teammate has to go to the toilet or something. So, a girl changed her, and then then okay, she started playing the still, and then the boy came back. So it was 3 versus 1. Uh, you know,
Wait,
they
so like
won because like
some chick joined in.
a girl, not a chick, a girl,
Yeah, like
because
a little
she's
girl.
yeah, little girl. That's why I said
Okay,
girl. Okay, so uh, same age, Anyway,
okay,
I let them win because the kids, because they're kids and stuff like that. I let them win. Anyway, so
sure, sure.
you know how good I am, but anyway,
Sure.
um,
Uh,
oh, anyway, so I started, so and then later on, this little girl, right, just said, kids like they're honest, and then they're practically like drunk adults, right?
yeah,
You know what I mean?
they don't know the difference between good or bad when it comes to telling
It's
people
not really good
things.
or yeah, like it's a good time or should I tell this? Practically young, like drunk adults.
No, they have no filter.
Yeah,
They
that's
just have
it's
no
like
filter
drunk.
because they don't
That's why
know
I'm
what a
saying it's
filter
like a drunk.
is.
That's why I'm saying it's like a drunk adult.
Yeah,
Anyway,
but
anyway. Let's drop that one. Drop that one. Okay.
because that's
So
a saying a drunk adult's a weird metaphor.
I just copied that from Fluffy. Gabriel
Okay,
Iglesias. Woohoo! I
okay.
love him. Anyway, so this kid right randomly just said, okay, I quote this. I quote. Okay, I quote. Um, last Christmas we were playing pool, and I was really bad at pool that my parents broke up, and then they were so depressed that so they got a cat each.
What? What? What?
Exactly.
What?
That's what. That's what. That's the look that I gave my friend. I
What?
was like, I was like, I was like, bruh, that's like too different. I was like, that's too different. Like a 9 year old or an 8 year old kid. I was like, whoa.
I assume this was this today.
Huh?
Was this today?
Yeah, this was today. I'm not even
Okay.
kidding. This was like 4 hours
Yeah.
ago.
Is it? I know the friend that Christian's talking about.
Yeah, we're best
He's in our
friends.
friend group. Okay.
Yeah, but three of us are best friends. Anyway, and then, and then, and then I was thinking of a short run. I couldn't think of a good thing to say. I really
I'm
can't
just
think of
wondering,
anything to say.
how did you
So,
respond?
this is what I respond. Right, I responded as oh, at least it's better than my childhood, and then I was like, really, Christian, why would you say that?
That they wouldn't even understand what you meant by that.
Yeah, exactly, because it's the only thing that I can say. That's the only thing that came out of my mouth.
That. Oh wow.
Yeah,
So wait, she played pool one Christmas. So
yeah,
she played so poorly that her parents
because
broke up.
apparently they bought a because apparently they bought a his parents bought a pool table,
Yeah. So
and
was this
then
a boy or girl that said this?
yeah, so they bought a pool table apparently, and then they started playing pool,
Christian.
and then apparently she's that bad.
Oh,
Yo,
Christian.
so yeah, yeah.
It was it the boy or girl that said this?
No, it's the girl. It was the little
Okay.
girl. This girl was like an 8 year old or 7 year old. I think
Yeah.
it's 8 years old. It was just so weird, like and then later on they were like, "Oh, I still like like the little boy was like, "Oh, I still want to play with you guys or whatever." So I was like, "Okay, we'll play this racing game." And then I was like in my head, and then I was like in my head, right? I was like, "I'm fuck off after this racing game." So that's what we did. I was trying to let them win, and then I was like, "They're so bad. They're like so slow." So I was like, stuff this, and
So you
I
just
want second
slaughtered them.
place. Well, because like our friend just didn't care. I actually wanted them to win, but they were too slow. So I was like, "Oh, stuff this."
I mean,
So I went second. I could have went first, but then I was trying to be good. One of those good adults.
yeah.
Want to be those kind of adults. So nah, they were too slow. So yeah, anyway. Um, yeah, it's just weird.
Okay.
Just a weird kid. Like to be honest, I actually really want to. I'm just gonna name the friend Shane. Shane and I actually wanted to post this in Facebook because that's something deep from a kid, and it doesn't even make sense.
Yeah. Wow.
It's just so weird though. Like it's a weird. I won't say a weird kid because every kid is different. Every
I
person is
mean,
different. But
it's
holy shit, that is one deep. That is one shit. That's just too deep. You know what I'm saying?
is it deep? I mean,
I won't
played
really say
pool.
deep, but well, no,
It's
I mean
just
like
a
that was
weird way
pretty
of
deep for like a
coping with
little
it.
girl though.
It's just a weird way of. It's probably just how they understood what happened.
Yeah, but then
Clearly,
I still
clearly, it was a different thing that happened.
yeah, of course. But I'm just saying it's just a just
Weird way
weird.
of understanding it.
It's just, yeah, and just weird way of like just saying it out of nowhere while we're playing pool. So
I mean, kids just say what they think.
Yeah, so that's why I let her win. I was, you know what? Yeah, she's like, she's like missing a couple of shots. So I was like, yeah, sure, take another shot, take
How long
another
did
shot,
this
take another shot.
take? How long
Huh?
did this take?
What?
The game of
A
pool.
while, a while.
I
Well, first,
imagine if you let them win.
I did, and then at the same time, I was like, yeah, okay, take another shot because they keep fucking up. So
Wow.
the little keep fucking up, and then she says that. I was like, oh damn, that's too deep for a kid. So I was like, I'll need to let her win. She needs to do the wing shot, and I did. So that's why I let them win.
Okay.
Now, do you see why I let them win?
Not really. I mean, you were
And
going to let them win to begin with.
no, I was actually gonna demolish them.
Okay. Well,
I
to
was
be
like,
fair, every other game where it's like us and your other friends, you're like, oh, I let them win because I wasn't focusing, or. But when it
which I
comes to
do because
kids, you plan on demolishing them.
yeah, kinda.
Oh,
But
that.
I was like,
Well, even when you say you want to be a good adult, you don't try to. You
well,
don't
that
do a
was
good
well
job.
to be exact. Well, to be exact, that was the plan from the start, and then like and then because she said it pretty early on the on the game,
Uh,
and then I was like, oh damn. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna sink some of my balls, and then and then I'll position the white ball so it'd be easy for them to um take a shot.
yeah,
Oh yeah, so just letting people, so guys, just letting you know, I'm actually a really good player. That I can practically control the white where I can I can practically leave the white where I
let's just
want.
say Christian plays competitions.
Yeah, and I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah.
And I've only been playing for 10 months. So yeah, I play every day too, so that probably helps more. Yeah. Anyway, okay, I think that's enough tension. I just really want to say that
That
because,
I'm pretty sure that was a 15-minute tangent.
but you gotta be though, like it's a weird story coming from an 8-year-old kid.
I know.
And it's just weird. So, and then I really want to say it to someone. I'll probably tell my coworkers tomorrow.
Right.
So yeah. Well, what were we saying again?
You were talking about the bus in Super
Oh yeah,
Sus,
the bus.
and then
Oh yeah, the
you
bus.
got onto like, oh, Damien was substituting for
Oh
John
yeah, yeah.
for
Anyway,
the bus
so
driver, and then you suddenly go like, oh, I want to tell this tangent for no reason.
well, it reminded me of the kids. Okay. So anyway, 'cause, kids. Anyway, um, okay. After that bus thing, um, they went at night. They went patrolling at night. Well, not really patrolling. Damon asked for help to do this thing,
He didn't ask for
and
help; he demanded for help.
yeah, he demanded it. Sorry, and then they went to Lex Luthor's building, and then Lex Luthor caught them, and then Damon used John as a decoy, which gotta be
Annoyed him.
for a scene, for a scene. Um, and then Damon went to the private lab, and then planted a bomb, fake bombs to be exact.
Several.
Yeah, it wasn't 11.
Yeah, about 11.
Not 12 because she said I said a bomb and then the other 11, so I'm guessing it was 12.
Yeah.
But they're all fake bombs. So yeah, and then they escaped, and then they find the Reggie guy, and then that's how we found. And then they got the footage from, I'll say, the experiment. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and then they found that like it's like 9:30, I think, at night time, and then there's like four Reggies in four different sections, and then they found that. That's how we found that that his power is actually
Code
clone jutsu.
location.
Yeah, clone jutsu, Kagebushi no jutsu.
Yep.
Anyone guess that? If anyone gets that, arigato, arigato,
I mean,
friend.
okay. Is that all
But yeah,
about issues 1 and 2?
yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
So yeah, what would you rate the first and second issue, bro?
Um, I'm just gonna rate them together because rating them by themselves is kind of
That's
Yeah,
why I said season one and issue one and two.
yeah. I mean, just to be make people know that we're ready and together. But
Okay, together. Okay, together.
uh, I'll probably go seven,
A seven.
seven.
I'll probably still go seven too. Oh wait, I forgot to say this because it's actually pretty cool to say it. You remember Damien is part of Teen Titans?
Yeah,
Oh, um, John was like, John just said, "Oh, why don't you ask help from Teen Titans and Starara?" And Damien said something, and then John got, you know, got a little soak and say, "Oh, you didn't even ask me to be part of Teen Titans." And Damien just said, "The first thing is teen."
yeah.
Yeah,
John's
because
supposed to be
technically,
12.
yeah, and they're like 12 and 13 years old.
Damien,
Yeah,
13.
yeah, Damien's 13 because remember he's older.
Yeah,
That's how we got into the thing because he's 13 and then he's 12.
yeah,
So yeah, I just wanted to say that. But yeah, I'll rate it as a 7.
yeah,
So I think that's for the episode.
yeah,
So my name is oh wait, before that.
yeah.
So
You finally remember. Um,
yeah, fine. So I actually want to add this to the thing, okay?
okay.
If please guys, if you want us to talk about something. It's either Kamen Rider, an action movie, a drama, whatever kind of movie, an anime, a
Even
comic
horror.
that you want us to read, even horror. We actually, Dean and I actually have like a weekly horror kind of
Yeah, we
thing.
haven't been doing it so much recently because Christian
Yeah,
works.
yeah. But we recently watched Rings and the
Well, I didn't watch Rings, you did.
uh,
We watched Ouija Origin of Evil yesterday.
oh yeah, oh yeah, we were Chris. Yeah, so okay, so we actually watched the Ouija thing, Origin. So next week we'll put Ouija.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, so because it's just movies and
Yeah.
our
We go
Ace
by
Rider is
our
part of
rules, we don't go by like what's new.
yeah. So but then saying that if you want us to read or watch or anything like that, and you want us to rate it or you want us to
Not
explain something,
don't don't suggest novels. We will not read a novel.
yeah, we are not gonna read novels. So
We don't have the
suggest
time.
anything. Oh, especially me. So suggest please, and then comment below or in our Facebook page or our YouTube,
Yeah,
which we
and your
have
YouTube
now.
channel.
Ace Riders Pod, is it?
Yeah, Ace Riders
Yeah,
podcast on YouTube. Um,
yeah, and Yahoo, Facebook.
Gmail.
Oh, you haven't
Yeah,
Gmail.
Ace
Sorry.
Riders podcast. Ace Riders pod at gmail.com.
Yeah, or comment down below.
Yep,
And we'll see you. Oh yeah, and like our Facebook page, please. Be
yep.
awesome, because we don't have any likers.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
Share us on
anyway,
iTunes,
yeah,
Podbean.
share us. Yeah,
Share
so
us on YouTube. Like the videos. Comment.
yeah, just
Subscribe.
you know what, just comment. I'll be happy if there's a
Yeah,
comment. I'll be happy. So yeah, well, I think that's it.
yep.
My name's Christian,
And I'm Dean. We're
and
Ace
this is
Riders.
Artist saying goodbye.
See yas.
See yo.